this time.
Exactly.
But Masa's trying his hand yet again. He participated in I believe it was the first Gauntlet event of the season. So giving them some chances. They do have up to 8 times to participate in this season, of course. So keep that in mind. That's in our rules. 8 times they can participate max to accrue their points and also get a chance at getting that money. Remember, $75 on the line for the winner only. It's a winner takes all essentially, but there are points on the line too that raise their rankings throughout the Gauntlet season. But we're ready in game, Element, so shut my face.
To the race indeed. What's that? Hold on 1 second. Trying to get this name tag thing down right. Oh,
okay.
Okay. Control X. I believe that's correct now. Now we have. Okay, good. That worked. I was not sure if that would work. You know, because Major's name is not Major, but it worked.
No.
Fantastic.
Sweet deals,
Figure out
Element.
what's wrong with my button, but when it works, it works. Feels good. Okay. Couple things before we get started here. Let's do the intros, Bobby.
Let's do it, Element.
That would be the things.
Yeah. All right, then, to the southwest side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player on Splice Gaming. It is Solar.
All right. Turns out, Bobby, you did not put the fade on this intro.
Intro? You mean the versus screen?
No, the intro.
Intros don't have fade.
Intro, Bob. Intro. Well, not even fade. Just the background being gone. Transparency.
Really?
Yeah. But most of them are from yesterday. Well, Majors from yesterday, so Majors will work.
Yeah.
That's the good news. Bottom right corner, guys, who seems to be attacking Zerg right now, by the way. It's Major.
I mean, it's possible. I did make it last evening, I guess. I don't know. It happens sometimes. I can't check it. I honestly, nothing works for me to check that, verify. I mean, I guess I could have just, I don't know. One click I need to do, and maybe I didn't click it to get the transparency. It's possible.
You should just set up set that as a template, and just a default one even. So you don't even have to click it.
I don't know. In After Effects, when I'm exporting, it never saves my. Even when I'm still in the project, and it never saves my export settings. I always have to manually select them every time I export.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's tech talk, guys.
Either way,
tech talk.
We got games going on, Bobby. None of your.
We do indeed.
None of your plop. I did have to restart right before this went live to do something or other. The things that I did. I'm not gonna talk about.
Okay. That's okay. Mysterious, and he tells us he's so you tell us you can't tell us something, or something of the sort. That's what you're saying.
Well,
it's like the opposite of announcement of an announcement.
It's the unannouncement.
The unannouncement. Oh man. All right, so what do we got from Solar here, Element? We got 3 hatch Zerg players, some links streaming across the map. Keeping an eye on the main base of Major is Solar with his Overlord. It will get taken out eventually by looks of it here, but he got to see what it wanted to see, as doesn't seem like Major's trying anything too sneaky, just has direct aggressive openings rather, as we see case in point.
Head back into the main here. Looks like a mine's going down, Bobby. Oh boy. No, ain't workers.
Oh, wow.
Another one planting. It gets picked up. Oh, another drop.
And that's just the start, Element. That's just the start.
Oh, the spot's good.
Oh, the aliens. Barbecue at the 3rd base location, Element. Everybody's invited. There we go. A lot of these workers will go down. This is full Major, indeed. Yeah, obviously, Major sacrificed a lot to do this, but he's getting the work done. I mean, yeah, we saw this. The clinic he put on Scarlet yesterday. I mean, if he could prove it just wasn't, Scarlet having an off day. I mean, Scarlet looked to play very well. It's just Major played amazing. You can tell in the way he executed his builds and such. But so far, so good. It's looking like Major is just on the top of the game right now. Probably the best form we've seen in quite some time, with 14 drone kills in a matter of a minute there. A minute span. In the meantime, he is still continuing to saturate his own natural base. We must keep in mind that there is 3 hatches available for our Zerg.
Tearing after tearing after tearing, Bob. And when there's no more tearing left, there's more tearing under the rug. Oh, there it is. There's the Mortaran. Lining him up. Oh my god, please.
Oh, 5 more kills. Oh, he's gonna get so many of those wings too. They all lined up again.
God.
Why would you do that?
I feel like the Liberator did move command into the Queens though, so that's something.
Oh, it was just a sacrificial lamb element. It was just a...
Okay.
It was the patsy.
Here's the deal, Bobby. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna wait till later for this one. This one's good. This one's a little too good to use right now.
Okay.
I'll wait till midday, which is actually gonna be like mid-morning for
us. Also, to further keep in mind in this game so far, this is Solar. I mean, he's used to taking aggression like this. He is a top-end Zerg, of course, so he's actually keeping ahead in the overall supply, whereas other Zergs would have crumbled at this point. Been equal or behind in supply in a variety of ways. But Solar's kept his composure, continued to drone behind this, to always getting his injects on. You don't want to fall behind that, and that just otherwise that spirals out of control. Getting his roach upgrades. We got roach speed about 1/3 of the way done. And he's doing fairly well for himself, Element, all things considered. The critical losses he did take at a critical point in the game. It's still pretty early. And speaking of critical, this third base is going to get denied, Element, by this creep of Solar. It's going to be annoying. No, those Hellions don't shoot up. We'll need those Marines, buddy. And,
oh, that's the hero from earlier.
Yeah.
That's
it was a hero.
Came back to...
Yeah, I mean, it had a journey.
In the non-creeped area. Oh man, waking up here.
I could tell.
This Banshee still, actually, I guess he'll deny some creep tumors to the north. Should be cool. A couple Hellions did get caught in the middle, heroes of their day. Now they are dead.
That's a little unfortunate because he could really use them right now.
Oh,
it's likely he wanted to use them for this
tumor though. That's unfortunate.
That is a little bit unfortunate. It limits the creep spread towards the south side of the map. Mostly, there's still one creep here, but at the very least, Element, killing those Hellions at the center of the map for Solar was key, because he's pushing out here to distract the army largely and clear some creep, whereas those Hellions were meant for a run by at the third base, so that got shut down before it even happened. So well played from Solar. It really mitigates the effectiveness of this little drop attack that Major's doing. So he immediately deflected because all his army is here, knowing he doesn't have to worry about anything else on the other side of the map. Roaches are now out. Roach speed has completed as well. His 1-1 is about to finish too. So I'm really liking Solar's position here. This is actually a pretty textbook play from these high-level Zergs. We've actually seen this from players like Sierra too. It's able to deflect, and just eventually Zerg up. Look at this, 170 supply to 125 comparison to that of Major. So heavily in favor of Solar as he's going for the, looks like he's trying to go for the kill here. A lot of Roaches and Ravagers here, and with some Queen support they are. With some Queen support too. He does have the high ground, but there's no splash damage here, Element. There's no mines, no tanks whatsoever. I'm kind of actually surprised at the lack of mineage here. At the very least, that would help ward off or buy time. At least it doesn't seem to be the case.
At least he's still on even upgrades. Solar got this fast up here. Majors were even faster. So, I mean, if he wasn't, this would be just an impossible hold here. Roaches with their initial one base armor.
We don't have Lings running by.
From the right-hand side here. Going to pull the workers. 17 go down, though, even with the pull. And that tank
a lot of SCVs did go down.
Saving him from the end of the game here, basically. It's one tank anchoring this. Double Liberator
he's waiting for more. Just waiting for more reinforcements Element, actually, is Solar here. Just playing it safe. He doesn't want to rush into this tank. He doesn't know how many are left back there either. So there's one tank. Enough is something you must respect. Plus now a Liberator has joined in on the fray, further solidifying Major's defense here. Second tank as well. That being said, it's a numbers game at this point, Element. We are at a max supply Zerg versus a 131 supply Terran player, but this choke point, you have to respect it, Element. Without some sort of multi-pronged attack.
Oh god.
Still
like
risky.
You said, max supply Zerg, and he's going for the double drop here. Oh boy.
Oh, that's... Well, he feels that maybe...
Supply going, Bob.
Supply. Look at this supply. I see what you're doing. Well, let's see if this... there's nothing back at home for Solar, so there's that, right? There's absolutely no units whatsoever. There's like 2 queens, and that's about it.
Oh,
so this drop can do critical damage.
A little bit far up.
Oh,
there we go.
But this is risky, though. It's a calculated risk from Major. If he can do some critical damage, especially on the tech structures here of Solar, taking out this layer, perhaps.
Is Solar. So
Yeah.
Major, at the very least, is gonna, you know, get that front ground there that he wanted to. Probably replant his main base too. Or
Oh, he's gonna reset
third
this
base,
tech.
I mean.
He's gonna get this
Wow.
infestation pit as well, Element. Oh, bye-bye infestation pit
Four
and lair.
infestors come out or get produced while that happens, just to allow him to have some infestation going.
Yeah. In the meantime, he is taking another base to the north. Is Solar.
Look at this movement through the middle of the map as well. Going for another attack here. Probably going to swing down onto the... I think he doesn't even... Well, it doesn't even know about that base up there, right? So he wants to swing down onto the third. But
Yeah.
He's going to walk into a surprise base.
Oh, in the meantime, he's gonna get canceled. Oh, he gets a
no
kill
cancel.
actually on the base in the main.
Yeah.
No cancel. These are small victories that actually Major really needs to come back into this game, guys. And this is patented Major. This is what he does best. Oh no! Full medevac gets taken out. Oh, a full medevac's taken out by a spore crawler element, and so does another, but it wasn't full this
Stimming
time.
on in on the base. Okay, he knows he has to back up. Might even load all the way up and get the heck out of here. Oh,
Yeah.
those infestors, those sharking. Sharking like malarkin.
That's,
even know that's
that
the term,
is
but I'm doing
exactly what they do nowadays, Element.
Oh
It's
god,
their,
don't boost in! Don't boost in, please don't! Oh no!
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Okay, luckily the armor's kind of moving a little bit out.
Yeah.
God.
So he does have a little window here to do some damage, but it's not spotted by Solar. He's just gonna go straight to the
Look at this
main,
mold
or the
attacking
natural base
here.
rather.
Attacking the lower base as well at the same time. Going to hit two bases with the drops here, spread it out a little bit. Should be able to get this base pretty easily.
Yeah, to the south for sure. I mean, oh look, it's going for a counterattack though, Element.
This up, I'd say.
Oh, this is actually going to spell a pretty big trouble for Major though, considering this is one mining base that he has, mining full that is. He's mined out from his main, nearly mined out from his natural, and now these roaches are shutting down his third. So now he has effectively no income right now.
Yeah.
So yes, he has limited the economy of Solar though, but Solar's still mining at least.
So he's still got 3 CCs no matter what. Should pull his workers, but I think they're just gonna go to their death. What's our tank count? Tank count at? It's like 4, fifth one coming out. Respectable.
Yeah, it's respectable, but it's not going to serve any purpose when they're so immobile right now, Element. He has to lock down this third base. He did a lot of damage on the other side of the map.
Bobby. The infestors. Oh boy.
Well, what?
Oh,
So
these tanks all by themselves, all alone. Oh, the bugs.
Oh, nice. Nice smuggle. There we go. Bought a little bit of time there just to have the Major's army reinforcing and bunch up together up this ramp, or this little choke point rather, and just clear up the rest of his army. The one chance that Major had was sieging up. Yeah, the one chance he had was sieging up at the third base and natural base location and just holding on for dear life. The damage he did was pretty critical on towards Solar's side of things, but it just wasn't enough. Solar is just too high level to succumb to such harassment element, and GG is called. Solar takes game number 1 in its best of 5 versus Major. All right. Well, that was interesting, Element. What was definitely well played from both players. I mean, you look at what Major did. He did it was a perfect opener. He did the right amount of damage he needed to do. It also too further on towards the mid game. He took that big risk with that double drop in the main base. He not only took out a lair, he took out an infestation pit, resetting most of the tech of Solar, and on top of that, he pulled back the whole army of Solar while doing so, buying him more time. But it still wasn't enough. It just still wasn't enough. So if that's not enough, what is? What does Major need to do to take out Solar? Is the question, and perhaps we'll find the answer in the upcoming games. It is the best.
Let's jump on into that. I'm going to click this button again. Just gotta remember that our intro is kind of full bobbined on that.
That makes me mad. I mean, it's usually muscle memory. I just click it, but I guess I didn't hit transparency. It's just so rare. Oh, that really rustles my Jimmy's Element.
Damn those Jimmies. Rustling. At least we got the names today. That's good.
I mean, if I have errors, usually you. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I guess you don't put everything in there, but I should have double checked myself. But oh well.
Yeah.
Life's like that sometimes, Element. Can't win them all.
No. Sometimes you don't even win half of them. In fact, sometimes you just get beaten, and there is just no, there's nothing. You never win again, really. You just get beaten, you lose, and that's it. And you never see the guy again.
I've seen some people's StarCraft game history. I know it's true. People playing the game for years and still in bronze and stuff.
Sometimes you meet a jerk on
one of my
ladder.
brothers is like that.
You meet a jerk on ladder, he beats you, and then you just, and you might even face him 3 or 4 times, and you know in like the books and the stories, the good guy comes back and wins. But no, sometimes the jerk just wins over and over, and you just never win, and it's just a sad day. Yeah.
But that's when you must turn to the. It's a good story. But you must have hope, element. Must have hope.
All right, Bobby. Since we don't have the intro for this guy, it's gonna spin around and say it. In the top right corner, it's Solar. And I'll let you take this one away.
We do actually have an intro for him, but it's not the new one. I don't think.
It's not
Unless
functional.
you don't have it.
Oh wait, we have an old one?
Oh, we probably have a bunch of old ones from a variety of events that we've had.
Move? No.
No. Oh yeah, that's right. It wouldn't be. That's right. We have to change everything for our new software. Oh,
it feels good and bad at the same time.
I know it does, right? All right, to the south side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is Major. I heard he was on some teams once.
Yeah, many of the teams. Let's get the score set up here. 1-0 lead for Major, for Solar so far. It's almost a major blunder I did there. 3 Racks Reaper come out here, Bobby, if you didn't notice.
Well, I do now, Element, and it's a beautiful sight to see. I'm a little disappointed we haven't seen it from Beastie Cutie all that much in our cast that we had for him recently. It's sort of his bread and butter, but I'd like to see it anyway, Element, from any player, and Major's pretty dang good. We'll see how he executed against a level of player as Solar. And often, as we saw in the community, Zerg players will, I guess, address the issue that they feel like they're behind even if they defend this correctly. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here. As so far so good for Solar. I think he knows that something's up here as he sees 3 Reapers. He's going to start pumping out a few more defensive links, but not too many. He wants to focus on these queens and not in a particular element, not to lose any. Ooh, nice focus on that creep tumor there, just to mitigate the effectiveness of these queens in defense. So they cannot really walk off this creep. So well played there from Major so far. Now more Reapers have joined in on this battle here. Doesn't want to lose any of them. Oh man, he just lost one. It looks like he will pull back though. It looks like for a moment or two.
God, that's a lot of lings.
Yeah.
I mean, his second CC's completing here. He might just use these Reapers to hold the ramp type thing. I wonder how many more he's going to build after these 3. I mean, he's still going. Those are freshly produced here, but that's so many lings, right? One surround in the middle of the map here, even just up against a wall, you're probably going to lose most of them.
Yeah, definitely has to be very careful here against these Zerglings. I mean, they're right near each other too. This is pretty risky if he decides to dive in towards the third.
To hold the map, you can see one down here, making sure no run-bys happen to the south there. 3rd CC on the way even, so I expect, there's the add-ons going up, and he'll pull a transition out of this. Transition from bio to more bio.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he's going to run into it. Okay, good. He does spot the Ling force of Solar.
Okay, never mind. He never gets by. Oh, it's still by. Still by, Bob. Never. Say never. Justin Bieber on
too soon. All right, still on the chase here is Solar, who will whip his way away here. He doesn't want to get hit by too many of those KDA charges on him as the damage does add up. This is a massive amount of lings. Maybe even, I don't know, he has to do something with these. This is a lot of lost larvae and a lot of lost potential in building drones just to defend against this amount of Reapers.
He's
obviously, you don't want
to Beastie Cutie one too many times.
Yeah, I'd imagine. No. He's actually starting to engage on these lings elements. Oh, he's gonna get us surrounded.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is not Beastie Cutie. No. Beastie Cutie wouldn't have done that.
No.
Yeah, it's distinct.
Yeah. Anyways, Thursday does finish up here, Bobby. I think that's a factory. Yeah, factory finishing. Well, actually, just about halfway through. Should learn to read those bars. Goes from left to right, showing completion.
Yeah, good point, Element. Actually, that 3rd CC is a pretty critical point here for Major. If he can secure that 3rd base without any, harassment from Solar, he'll be in a pretty good position, all things considered. Despite having lost nearly half, I guess, I'd say, about a quarter of his Reapers, actually, looking at the numbers. If he continues on to hold map control, keep those lings at bay, keeping that threat on towards the solar side of the map, which forces these lings to stay there. He'll be able to start mining from this 3rd base completely unbothered.
That Reaper shove that just happened might have actually been a mistake. because it's forced Solar to make more lings right as his bio's coming up. Which might mean he'll have enough to hold off here. With Reapers and that much bio behind it, he'll probably take on these lings quite easily. In fact, we already see some of them being shredded off.
I know, and with the KDA charges, it does.
Coming out.
You can't underestimate the KDA charges. See, it chases the lings away. Every time the KDA charge gets thrown down, he's right behind the Mineron too.
Oh, Lord.
The mine actually hits him into defensive position.
He's dying.
All the lings are pretty much dead right now.
There's 3 queens now, 4th one coming out. There's no stim on this bio. It's just regular, stuff.
Oh, it's only regular bio is what you're saying, Element?
Yeah, only half the OP.
Yeah. More queens are falling now as no more transfers are available. Some more reinforcing things do come in, and they're getting picked apart pretty quickly. Although the Bioforce will eventually get cleaned up. Element, the supplies have evened up between both players, reset the ling count largely, and a lot of queens fell too. So back at home, we have a lot of Marines defensively at this 3rd base location. 4 Major's going to clear up another Overlord. On top of that, starting to mine from his 3rd base. In fact, what's the worker count between these players? We have 52 SCVs to 57 drones. Yeah, and he's starting to drop heavily now.
Up in army and probably economy, factor into mules there, as well as upgrades finished a little bit quicker, the 1-1. So considering how this one started with the Reapers, that's the thing though. Zerg has to put such a focus on not dying, commit so many resources to it. You saw all those lings. That even if it doesn't kill the Zerg, you can still, and that's basically the main complaint about it, you can still come into an even game, if not ahead, without doing any real damage.
There are banelings on the field, but no baneling speed here, so attacking on creep either way is still pretty risky, especially with just Marines right now. But he's going to try to go for it here, maybe even focus down some of these banelings, continue on the aggression towards the 3rd base.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa, focusing like a beyond.
Well.
Oh god.
Well, he's
Focus.
Well, he didn't really focus there, Element. You're not quite like a beyond, but still respectable. He shaved off nearly half those lings. Yet again, now down to 2 banelings. Yeah, when he focuses those down immediately. Taking such an efficient engagement here. That's it. GG is called. Oh man, once you hit that stim button, Element, it leads you straight to a win. Something we need to make a graph on that if they haven't already. Should be a nice chart. Yeah.
Should be a chart with like a black
the
area
stim to win theorem.
Area,
I think
circles.
that's what it's
Stim and wins are both in the one circle, and
you mean a Venn diagram?
Not stimming is in the other circle, and they never overlap because you never stim and don't win. Oh boy,
there's everywhere.
Wow. Oh god. Okay, game number 3 here, Bobby. We'll get there.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, don't forget to hit up that follow button. Get notified when we go live here on the Gauntlet channel. I actually keep forgetting to check the follower count. I know we're nearing 5,000. I want to know when we hit 5,000 Element followers. I gotta pay attention to that. It's a moment of celebration.
Good call.
It really is.
Okay, Bob. Here's the thing. Now, yesterday came to my attention.
Okay.
We were. Okay, hold on. We were casting. A guy in chat, and I saw this because my eye's always in chat, just like somebody else around here. And it came to my attention that we were missing something. Okay, we're missing something. So I said, as I was reading this, can we do it? Should we do it? And I think the question is yes. So first, let's just show what the chat said, or showed, or yeah, what the guy said in chat. Let's go to that. So 2017 one man asked, why is the minimap so small? And I said, why is the minimap so small, Bob?
Huh.
And so the conclusion came to me, the minimap ought to be bigger, ought to be much, much larger.
Yeah.
And thus, large minimap mode was created. And we don't even have to see the rest of the game. I mean, it's there in the background somewhere, possibly.
Yeah, just knowing that it's happening, it's enough. Yeah.
Yes, we can just cast the entire game from this giant minimap. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this dot down here. What feelings does this dot have inside of it? What plans? Yeah. Probably mischievous stuff. There's
probably
also a
hopes
dot
and
up
dreams
here.
too.
Stuff's blinking. Can only assume stuff's going on behind that dot. Anyways,
and only time will tell.
Oh wait, game number 3. I don't know why I pressed that button. Only time will tell. Anyways, giant minimap mode, just for that one guy.
Yeah, just answering the fans, right? Just we respond to the fans because
Yeah, I
they
don't
matter
know his
to
name.
us.
Didn't matter. The suggestion was
So,
perfect.
I just said they matter to us. You don't even know his name.
No. I mean, he made a suggestion and I answered the call, Bob.
Okay, it's the thought that counts.
I
is what you're saying.
couldn't read his name because I was so engaged in his question. Oh
His
wow,
words.
that's a bloody death. Yes, in his words. Okay, so 4 Hellions coming up. We saw this yesterday, Hellion Banshee play versus Scarlet. Oh my god, picture-in-picture show me Widowmine's going into the main. God, picture-in-picture's good. Somebody should invent that. Somebody should invent multiple picture-in-picture.
That'd be ace. Either way, he's going to push in again with this drop. Will he get anything done? There's a spore crawler, though, within the vicinity of the main base.
Well,
Meantime, it's
getting
just
stuff
distraction.
done. Hellions.
Those Hellions.
Kicking face. Anyways, the
Yeah,
mine
they
did
get
drop.
a little bit of work.
Oh, yes. Couple kills going down.
They did indeed, despite having been detected earlier
grab
on.
that ramp.
And he will.
Grab it. Oh, Worker's gonna die. Queen takes some splash. Hellions getting caught in the middle. Looks like he picks up 2 of the 4. I think 2 went down, yeah? Yeah, 2 did go down.
2 did, yeah.
Yeah. This Banshee
in the meantime, he does that Banshee.
pick off lings.
Yeah, because it's like he gives no cares that you know about the Banshee existing. I mean, we saw that in the Scarlet game. He didn't even get cloaked, and he just did, you know, endless damage, really.
Yeah, this way is a heavier commitment to the Banshees with cloak on the way as well. I think there's spores in... Ooh, well, I'm going to start here in the natural. It actually comes down from the main.
Yeah, there's enough spores to
could
deal with
probably
this.
pick off the spore if it wanted to focus on it. Instead, gonna go for the queen. Now here in the middle, there is no detection, and his queens are off creep. And I think there's one more transfuse. No more transfuse. A lot of his queens are gonna go down here.
There's detection though.
Oh, overseers. Mobile detection feels good.
They do exist.
Where did
they are a thing in this game.
South? He's like, I'm here.
Yeah, super slow too. Just made its way. Well, it did lose a couple queens, but a pretty dang good defense from Solar. He's still on 3 bases, mining healthy. Lost a minimal amount of workers. Those Hellions, in fact, did very little damage. It was that mine that did the most, with 6 kills there, I believe. But beyond that, we do have 2 double, I guess, cloaked Banshee coming in to try to find an opening here. Although pretty locked down is Solar. He might get a couple additional kills. Will Major, but he needs a lot more than just a couple element.
Bobby, SC2 Fool, who is no fool, has clarified for us. The mini-map is small because it is a mini-map. Makes sense.
I mean, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
But can we have a large mini-map? Yeah. You're not wrong, SC2 Fool. You're no, I'm not gonna finish this one. No, we love SC2 Fool. No fool indeed. Lying to the people. But yeah, this game it's going in a similar direction to game number 1. I feel like.
I feel the same way.
A whole lot to this harass. Now this is gonna be looks like a mutiling bling type thing, which is easier for the composition that Mage is going for. I feel. That
traditionally, yeah.
The first one, just when you get that far ahead and you get those numbers, it's really hard to hold on.
Well, something I'd like to point out, Element, is that the position you say is similar to game number 1, but yet at the same time, he did lose a lot in game number 1 and still managed to overpower Major. This time, he did not lose a lot. In fact, he's reacted to this multiple aggression from Major in spades here.
Oh, yeah.
Losing minimal amount of workers, so he's in a much better position.
Yeah, I just meant that the way the game is shaping up here. To the end.
Yes. Well, now the Mutalisks are out, going to absolutely shut down these Banshees once and for all. Regain map control. In the meantime, we do have a push out from Major. Now he's going to have to think twice about this.
He's noping. He's noping right back home.
Yeah, there we go.
This is a mistake. I didn't deserve to be here. Oh, but maybe he catches the Mutas on move command. Nope, these are the Solar's Mutas. It's like
Solar's paying
Mutas.
No, he's paying attention here. Gonna give chase a little bit here. It looks like is Major reinforcing with further amount of.
Oh my God! Get
Marines.
home! Get home! Oh no! Go back out! Don't go home!
Looks like he does answer the call, Element.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get further harassed now as the Mutalist count has stabilized. Looks like he's just gonna build a bunch of Lings and Banelings back on the way. In the meantime,
little guy was a little too far out. Hug that turret. Meantime, there's a push in the middle of the map. Not really a push, maybe just grabbing some of the map himself. Wow, that's a lot of armor though, with the Banes and the Lings and the shootings and the stuff.
The shootings. We must understand, though, we have Major's army moving out towards the middle of the map with
Pretty
tank
large.
support. And it is large itself. As long as he gets a pretty decent position here against this massive Zerg force, he could definitely take a battle, but he has to be very careful when fighting on creep. There's a lot of creep tumors going down from Solar. He means business this time. Element now pushing towards the southeast side of the map, towards the 4th base of Solar, wanting to contest this here and now. Tanks are sieged up. I would like to see some mines added to this mix, though, Element. You could really use the additional threat against these Mulas and Banelings in particular. But continuing to pressure, shaving off some of these Banelings is Major, but pushing right in here with the surround is Solar, looking to crush the force, and crush it he does.
Bit of a run right into the face of the Zerg. Gosh. This bio is probably not going to be able to get home. Never mind, reinforcing bio comes to save the day. And this looks like a continued push for Major. I think maybe he doesn't want to let the Zerg get too far out of hand here.
Looks
Armor
like the
supply is
case
still pretty close.
It is.
And
oh yeah, the overall supply, 166 to 143 in favor of Solar, but not unexpectedly so in this matchup. Now, just still continuing to looking to apply some pressure towards the north side of the map. Also, keep in mind there are only 2 medevacs and they have no energy element, so the sustain on the forces of Major are extraordinarily limited here. Now, we do have a 4th CC going down for Major behind all this. What do we have for upgrades? We have, okay, that's not bad at all actually. For our, we got 1-1 done for the Terran player, but now the Zerg Air Army has, kind of click on you here, is 1-0. So it's actually doing pretty good damage against the economy, the economic line, rather. Oh, he's gonna get the upgrade? Oh, he's gonna focus on the upgrades too.
Oh, yeah.
Screw it. Screw it!
Cancels that one.
Oh, that hurts for Major so bad.
A upgrade lead for Major right now, even if that not completing.
Yeah. Oh, that's something, but he...
Something.
He was indeed. And now continuing to push, he does have mine support here, but both mines are going to get taken out, looks like. Well, one mine does manage to survive, but does some friendly fire damage more than anything else. Still continuing to pressure the 4th base. He needs to dodge these mines. The Marauders are trying to take some of the damage, and so many of these Marines took these Banes to the face element. That's the last place you want to take them.
Soaking it up, Bob. Soaking up that Bane damage.
It's what they do, I suppose. But I think Solar would
get a little bit out of hand here.
Yeah, he more than happily took that engagement. Trying to make something happen is continued with his continued assault is Major, moving another drop towards the west side of the map. But look at this mini map element.
Taking the map, yeah. Oh boy.
You have the Zerg everywhere. Yeah, I know.
Just get a shot of just zoom in on that, please, for a second.
Well, now he's brought all his forces together, but it was terrifying. Like the whole map was Zerg for a second there. And it looks like he's going to try to close out this game, guys. The Danes are rolling their way in. I mean, just the Lings alone are just too much for the Bioforce, the standing Bio Army of Major, as the Roaches and Needless are starting to crash in with a single Ravager holding down the Ford element. Now a whole host of Banelings are going to roll their way in to eliminate Major's hopes in that game. And GG is called. Solar takes game number 3 and is on match point in this best of 5. Got Major, then Massa and Kellizer. I mean, Massa and Kellizer, those were the guys that, you know, they invented the term drops. No, they did not. But as far as 2016, they're the ones we cast them a lot throughout the last calendar year, and it's their flavor. It's their favorite thing to do. Element. They're not mech players, in other words. Yeah, it'll be a joy to watch for sure.
I don't think I actually changed the names last game, but you know who the non-Zerg player is. It was worse when yesterday when it was like 2 Terrans and both of them had no names.
Yeah, like barcode and one was like
Major symbols.
Korean name, yeah.
Yeah. There it is, guys, updated. 2-1 score for Solar right now. Speaking of Solar, in the top left corner, Bobby, it's Solar. Solaroo. Anyways, I'll let you take it away with the actual graphic intro. Let that one go.
I'm never gonna let that one go. Yeah, to the southeast side of the map, we have the red Terran player. Can he come back in this series, guys? Give him your energy. It is Major.
Feels good. But just quickly while we talk about the middle of this game here. I mean, while we're at the start of this game, in the middle of this series, we do have a couple players lined up for the coming weeks too. I think it's next Tuesday. I know for sure that we have True on that one, and then Wednesday we have Beyond in that one. So if you're looking for good players coming up, those are the anchors of those two. And I think Also, tomorrow we're doing Go 4, SC2, and Friday we're doing the Filthy Cup. Just in case Bob didn't already say that. I don't listen to what Bob says, so he might have already said these
No,
things.
he doesn't. And I most certainly said these things, but yeah, it's okay. It's good to say them again.
I'm going on them doubling down on that knowledge. Oh boy. Anyway,
let's go. Also, to keep in mind, the Filthy Cup we're doing actually on Filthy Rake's channel on Friday, to my knowledge, and then so it alternates every second week. We're switching between the Gauntlet channel and the Filthy Rake's channel, doing that event. I'm excited for that. It's an open event, a lot of money on the line, and it's gonna be great fun.
Oh my God, he lived. Well, that's completely unexpected. Take that off. It's not sad at all.
No.
I really expect him not to make it. Now, did Major... I don't think he got the kill on the Overlord. Oh my God, he has 1 kill. Okay, that was the Ling. Thank goodness. Because these 2 Sharking Marines here are supposed to get this Overlord right here to the right. And they probably would have got it, actually, had it not been for those meddling Lings. But he didn't.
Well, that's what Lings do best, Element. They meddle. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's an upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Metal mode.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man, I wish we had some of the Lings from the campaign.
Oh yeah. I love those Lings. The different strains.
There's a swarm.
Like the ones that jump over units.
I'll call the other ones jumpers. Yeah. Slightly OP, but would be fun.
I like the ones that spawned like instantly. Though they're weaker, but they spawn instantly, so you just have an endless stream of Lings all the time.
Packs of 3, right? Didn't they spawn in packs of 3 as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those ones. Wow, those were good. Oh, that one Ling did scout out the double mine and marine drop coming here. Very good job in this part.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's moving across the map. See what kind of damage that Major can do. We got that 3rd base up and going to be running pretty soon here for Solar. And try to lock that down, spreading his creep there to connect that and defend with his queens accordingly. We do have that Ling speed complete, of course, and Roach Warren already done. I expect Roach to pop out if he feels threatened. He's going to get, in fact, more Lings 10 in production. Feels a little bit more comfortable with that. Also helps facilitate map control. As he sees what's awaiting him here, deciding to clear up some of these Overlords is Major instead. So no surprises will be had, Element, of course. As, just trying to find an opening here. Just put a little bit of threat. I mean, did force a few Lings. Even a Roach is on its way from Solar, as Solar wants to try to shut this down with it taking too much critical damage. A Mine Burrow, and gonna get a shot off only on 1 single drone. Not exactly worth it, but it's better than nothing.
Drone, Bob. He was about to build all the hatch.
Oh, this mine's gonna finish. Oh, gets a couple kills. 3 more workers have gone down.
This medevac's actually gone down here, making it slightly less efficient trade. 9 workers are dying by the Hellions, Bob. Oh my God. Story of the year. Major.
It's just what Major does.
They keep getting damage done.
He's a magician, right? You know, he's just, it's like he distracts you over here while the real action's happening over there. Now we have a Liberator fall off to further damage this time. Okay. It's just like a slap in the face. No respect coming out of Major, continuing to slap around Solar here. Although Solar's dealing with it fairly well. He did lose about 6 drones, maybe 7 drones in total there.
Well, that's the other thing, right?
Nothing too crazy.
It looks like Solar's taking damage, but actually because he's focused so heavily on the economy and only squeezing in a couple units to deal with this, and mostly queens and spores and such. Even though he takes 10 workers worth of damage, it's still equal in the count, with 3rd base finished up there now. So it's actually a pretty good performance nonetheless. Even though
well calculated defense, in other words. He doesn't overcommit to it. Yeah, and that's what often Zergs will do.
Go full Zerg.
And I think that's the case with the second game. When the 3x Reaper was happening, he overcommitted the defense, and that set him behind, and he couldn't truly stand up to the onslaught that followed from Major. And in the games to follow, though, in game 1 and 3, he was able to do it no problem here. But we're in game 4 now, guys. Solar is up 2-1 versus Major, and he's looking in a pretty good position so far.
Oh boy. Them double benches. And Cloak never finished, right? No, it didn't even start, I don't think.
No.
So
let's go with the double banshees.
Able to pick off one at a time. And I think they're better when you got spores and queens already down than like a Liberator, because you'll just never plant with a Liberator in that case.
Oh, look at this. We got queens in position here. Oh, yeah. Just great plays from Solar. Even just gets us Cloak. Did he see these? Did he see these banshees moving out?
He must have been or something. He must have saw it, even though we didn't see that he saw it.
because he doesn't know cloak's not a thing right now. So he does ward off those banshees yet again. I mean, I like the idea of doing these banshees, but I mean, from the previous game, he just so good at defending against them. Now with the Liberator at the third base location, just locking down mining just a little bit, not getting any kills quite as of yet, trying to reposition his army away, or his Liberator rather, away from that Spore Crawler. Will get a kill or two for his troubles, but you don't want to lose his Liberator, buddy. Come on, Major, run it away. Oh, I don't know if it's going to get away from me so close. Oh, he does manage to, with just 27 health.
Coming in from the front here. That's a lot of roaches, though. I don't think they're going to take too kindly to their...
Oh, he's going to get killed by Spore.
Being intruded upon.
No.
Infestation did finish up. 4 infestors on the way out. Roach Speed also finishing up here. This is very similar to game number... Well, I guess game number 1 is the one we saw this the most. And it's the same 4 infestors. He pops out here. Then I guess he goes for mainly Ravagers to rest of his gas. Got the upgrades coming along here as well. I think Major's armor didn't start up. Oh, there it is. +2 armor started up now. So
I guess there's one advantage here for Major. Yeah, well, there's one advantage for Major that he does have is that he has the third base up and running of his own, which is so far uncontested. While there's the fourth base for Solar, only just not going up, just nearly halfway done in the meantime.
Well, that'd be huge. Oh my god!
Oh, the investors are popping like balloons, Element, as they splorch their way all over the place, and the roaches were just insufficient to deal with them.
4?
Even look at these banshees coming in for. He did. That's incredible. That's a massive investment in those investors that have gone in an instant.
Solar just gets 4, and he doesn't get the upgrades for them, doesn't it? Looks like the pathogen gland. So he relies on getting them early without that upgrade, saving a little bit of gas, and then you accrue that energy over time. But because he did that, now he has to remake 3, and it's going to be even later that he has to attack. He can't attack both.
Those Banshees Element did a lot of work too. They're getting so many kills. They killed 2 queens in addition to the workers so far.
And the battle happening.
there's
no infestors for it.
Well, there's one, but he's not going to really be able to do anything right now.
Infestors.
Yeah.
He's not a real infestor until he has fungal.
Yeah.
Have you not played Wings
Well, that's also super depressing for the infestor. So it does actually clear up the
scan and get him, please.
Oh,
that would be glorious.
Just going for some worker kills here. You think he is? Now starting to take a significant supply lead, Element. Is Major going to pick up and run?
He could have fungal all his medivacs, but didn't. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, money fungal going down. And his scan goes down in response to try to take out these infestors. GG is called, though.
Yeah, and there's just cost too much. 2-2 is the series score now, Bobby.
Oh, man, yeah, you're looking at the supply. It started to even out what Amateur Hour is all about. Just hanging out, watch some fun StarCraft of normal League players. So do sign up. I mean, even if you feel not confident, I know the feeling, you know? That little bit of anxiety, it's chill. Even if you get bonked in every one of your games, it's for the experience, something you could show your friends, your family, because we will run the whole production things as you see here today. We do it for Amateur Hour too. All right, Element, we're actually in this game, which is pretty sweet.
Yep. All right, Mr. Bobbin in the bottom right corner, taking a series by the whatever the series has to take it by in the in the first. Well, in the initial 3 maps, it looks like he was
a scholar, guys.
Kind of dominant in there. But, well, I don't know where I'm going with this. It's too early. It's too early for me. It's Solar in the bottom right corner. Okay, take it away, Bobby.
And to the northwest side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. Hailing from Mexico, it is Major.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah.
Do you even words, Element?
Who knows where you? Well, I mean, where do you grab a series by? It's not even like a physical thing.
Well, that's what you're already starting off with a metaphor, so just metaphorize it. Just say by the horns or by the.
No, I'm not doing
scruff.
that. Though. You can't. It's not. No.
By the tail.
Those things. No. I went through all those. I cycled through them. I'm like, no, that's just not good. That doesn't work for me. It might work for some people if they're gonna half-arse it. But I don't half-arse it.
Well, but you kind of did.
Bob doesn't want the actual word. No,
I mean, by not doing anything, you end up.
No. Here's the real deal. If you're not gonna go all the way, don't go anywhere at all. Just do nothing.
Oh, it's too late.
I know. Yeah, damn.
Oh man, speaking of subscribers, we just got a resub for, guess how many months? 10 months, Element.
Oh, wow.
Your guess was wrong. Muku says, annex Canada in the name of Hans. Hans something. Hans, is that a zero?
Boy.
I can't see it.
Seems like a good idea.
Annex Canada. Oh, that'll be fun. Hey, remember that talk? It's been talked for like 50 years apparently, but remember it was mostly last year or 2 years ago, I guess, where Canada, there's some talk of annexing the Turks and Caicos, I guess it's called, the islands in the the Atlantic there. That would have been cool if they would be part of Canada. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
You know? It's pretty much the same. I think going by plane, it'd probably be the same almost from here, maybe a little bit further than going from here to Ottawa by plane. So it's actually not even that far, all things considered, as the crow flies.
Okay, hold on. You gotta explain this further. Where is this little island?
It's Turks and Caicos. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah.
Is it a northern island?
It's like in the Caribbean or something.
And you're saying it would be the same time to get to there than it would to get to
No, it's a little bit more, but I think more accurately from Alberta. I'm thinking, because I remember reading this.
Yeah.
From Alberta,
That
like
makes
Edmonton to there, it would make it's probably like another 1,000 miles in addition. But whatever. It's not that far, in other words, all things considered. And, Canada's
God.
big.
The add-on.
Well, it looks like he's going to try to bust in here. Is he?
No.
Oh, that's it. Element.
Oh.
Well, that
We're
just
talking about
happened.
islands.
I thought he was going to hold that. I'm like, oh, that doesn't make sense.
I really didn't think it was gonna. Well,
that happened.
huh. Yeah,
right.
Okay, well, on to the next one.
Yeah, I guess so indeed. That was anticlimactic.
Major's playing so good, so
He
well.
was.
And it was such a great series. And then this ending, it just kind of.
Well, I thought he was going to poke up the front and like, oh yeah, he may get that supply depot. But he looked in fine condition. I mean, I guess he felt it was just too much.